The company name is Weezi Digital Corporation. Are you ready?
My name is Christian. I'm the founder of Weezi Digital. We have been working very hard for the last couple of years, trying to help the banks in Vietnam because we are Vietnamese and because we understand our market. We want to help the bank enhance the customer journey. You see, it's all about financial inclusions. Fintech, financial technology, is the innovative use of technology. I would say that innovation is more important than technology. It's how you use those technology in a real world, not on a PowerPoint, not on a slide, but how you make those people stick to the financial service you are proposing to them. Banking will change. I mean, everybody here, all the bankers in this room will change. Your job will change. If 2 years ago, sitting in your chair right here, the CEO of Viet Nam or Nguyen were sitting right here with us and listening to me, telling them, be careful, your industry is going to change. They might be laughing at it. But fast forward, only 24 months later, 24 months in the banking in Vietnam banks might be the kickoff of a couple of projects only. But 24 months later, those two companies combined lost over 50% of market share. Does it have an impact on their business? Definitely yes. They might say, I have thousands of cars everywhere, but it doesn't matter. When technology changed, they changed the people. You have to get ready to give the people what they want. You must adapt to your customer base. You're not here to, you have the responsibility as bankers to provide financial inclusion, to provide a service that will be easy to use for the whole population. You can't always choose forever who are your customers. You have to have a broader, a wider vision of the market. We all know 70% of the market is on bank. This is the new target market segment. But you got to get ready to serve those customers. Talks, we don't have much time. I can go on, but you know what? Let me show you what we have to show you today. Please. see, this is the very simple experience that your customer want. You might not want it, but they want it. We provide this whole layer of user interface of how you have to deal with financial transaction. And we want to help enhance banks to give this kind of experience to the end users. Last night I was having coffee just right here at the beautiful lake in Hanoi. We had a coffee with a friend. He stand up. First thing he does, take out his phone and order a Grab. The funny thing is, you might all do that, but the funny thing is that there was 2 cabs right there, 5 meters away from him. Technology, the way you give technology to people, change the people. This is how banking must evolve in a more friendly. You have no choice than to reinstate a personal relationship for each and every one of your customer. And this is how you will keep or win new leads.
All right, Christian,
Thank you.
you might want to leave it there. Can we see what's behind the curtain there on that? Yeah. Okay.
This is our banking. It's a full biometrics digital kiosk. There is a very big difference between being branchless and say, I'm a digital bank, I have no presence. I don't believe it. You guys are bankers. The bankers need branding. They need presence. It's not that you need less or no more branch. What you need is different kind of branches. You need digital branches. You need a presence. You need 1,000 places in the city where people can interact and use your financial services. You are very lucky because fintechs are here to help. We are here to help bankers to get a better product out to the market. We're not going to take your job. We don't want to be bankers. We want to work with you closely and bring the best experience to the consumer.
Just out of curiosity, why do you have so many banks logo there? Does this mean that your kiosk can serve all the banks in the same
It's
way?
really to pay respect to all the people who are sitting in this room.
Hey, those are all our partner banks.
I'll pick one afterwards.
Anyway, my question then is, agree with you that we need a lot of POS, a lot of kiosk, touch point. But then the most important, I think the most and foremost kind of the problem for the consumer today is dealing with the cash. And how do you handle those?
Well, you see, it's always about cash. I'm not here to give you a solution. Tomorrow, I'm going to get rid of all your cash. I'm here to help you start building what will be in the future. The State Bank of Vietnam said we want to be a cashless country, right? It's an announcement, and you guys have to take that into consideration. Does it mean that it will happen tomorrow? Does it mean that within 6 months we're going to get rid of all our cash? It does not. What this helps is educate the user. You cannot educate the users by telling them, hey, just download my apps, and it's enough. You cannot put your website in a mobile phone and say, I'm going digital. It's not true. This is a full biometrics. This is things that there is about 20,000 faces in this machine at the moment. I can pick someone. Miss, over there, can you please come here? Okay, I'll pass that part. But we can really verify, try to bring out the customer data out of the presence. If you don't have presence everywhere, this is where you're gonna lose. Apps is not enough. Websites is not enough. You need to remind people that banks are not only here to bring you money on a loan. We can help on many aspects. As you see, payments, fingerprint payments. Is it better to come and buy at the 7-Eleven your can of Coke for maybe 10,000 dong, half of a dollar, and pay just by a touch instead of taking out your Visa card, MasterCard? You're spending so much money on sales, on customer service, on call centers. Do you think that our AI can help in 70% of the case. We're not going to solve everything. 70% of the case is 70% of reduction on your cost. Cost is profit. OTP. How many money do you spend every year sending those SMS that nobody cares? Right? You remind me for every transaction you're going to send me back the balance. I know my balance mostly. Okay? Why do you have to spend so much money doing that when technology allows you something much better, much more secure, and for free?
Okay. Good point. More questions? Yeah.
Yes, technology allows much better experience and for free, but then the question is a little bit regarding to your CVP or value proposition. Why do we need a kiosk for that if we have a powerful machine in our pockets that actually can cover? I don't see a cash acceptance here, so generally all the functions that you have here we can have in our pockets, and you don't need to come to kiosk to order Grab. You need to put your arm in the pocket.
The question was very long. So the first part of the question was
Actually, one question: why not to go completely to mobile or any other interface? Why do we need this physical presence?
We are in Vietnam. We are a country that is on the way of being developed. We are one of the fastest growing countries in Southeast Asia, but we're not there yet. You have to bridge people and technology in some way. You cannot tell them what you have today, which is bankers, traditional tellers, and tell them tomorrow is gone. You just need your phone. Also, for the banks, what is important, as we know, is the branding. How much money do you spend in marketing, in newspaper ads, where all this small money can bring you 600, 1,000 point of contacts? That's people will use every single feature that you will propose to them. Most probably not. Does it really matter? Doesn't matter at all. Secondly, when you say you have a phone in your pocket, because you might think that when you click your fingerprint on your phone, it's called biometrics. I'm sorry to tell you, it is not called biometrics. It is just a relationship you have with your phone. What is called is tokenization. We know that the phone belongs to you because you put your finger on it. I have no data on your fingerprint. I cannot match your fingerprint from your iPhone to any data I have in the bank. I cannot match your face recognition because it is something that is done internally to your phone. This is how you bring data and use the data to know your people. I know today you have more bird, you know you're wearing glasses. This is how you're gonna really impact and innovate. Phones, everybody knows it. Everybody has a phone. It's tokenization, not biometrics. You cannot match 1,000 people by using your phone. I can match 100,000 people and find out the only one who is my customer and who wants to make this particular transaction of $100,000. Again, it doesn't solve. I didn't say the solution is the kiosk. I say the kiosk is one part of the solution. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think that's all that we have time for. Thank you very much, Christian.